I started school at a preschool called Sprinks Corner Head Start. There I had a best friend named Precious. We were inseparable. I don't remember much about it, but I do remember that every Friday the parents would make us a homemade cooked meal and we got to put all the tables together and eat. Not going to lie though, running back across the street home had to be the best part. Then I had moved on to Washington Elementary School in Coleman, Michigan. I went here from kindergarten to 4th grade. Every single recess, my friends and I would sprint to the brand new tetherball set my 4th grade year. It was the best. I loved it so much I even made my mom buy me one for home. I also had my favorite teacher here, Miss Birch. She was best friends with my grandma, so I saw her all the time, and she let me do a lot of the fun jobs in her classroom that year. I loved elementary school, and if there's one thing I wish I could take from my experience from my classroom, it'd be to make lessons as fun as possible for the kids so that they could love elementary school as much as I did. From here, I transferred to Hollywood Elementary School in Stevensville, Michigan, to do my last year of elementary school. And all that was a lot of times tables and learning about cells. Next was the big step up, middle school. I went to Lakeshore Middle School from 6th to 8th grade and absolutely hated almost every second of it. I'm pretty sure the only fun thing that came out of middle school was my friendships and the one time in 8th grade when we got to use the Brunson burners to make s'mores. My least favorite teacher was my 7th grade geography teacher. All he did was yell and then sit in his desk and drink his Mountain Dew for the rest of class. This was my worst learning experience throughout school, also because I couldn't tell you one thing I learned from that class other than coloring in the math of the world. And now high school. My first semester at Lakeshore was rough. I was super nervous the first day being around all of the older kids, and it didn't help that the seniors that year thought it'd be a funny idea to go upstairs to the freshman hall and poke us all with water balloons. The second semester of my freshman year, I moved to Eagle River, Wisconsin, and went to Northern Pines High School. I loved it there. Having my older brother around again was the greatest feeling ever. I met so many lifelong friends there that I still go and visit to this day. But after that year, I had to move back to Michigan and go back to Lakeshore. It turned out not being so bad though. I had the best 4 years cheering on the varsity cheer team, and I had met so many good friends throughout my last 3 years there that a lot of us even ended up coming to Central together. When I think of school, I think of a lot of hard work and dedication. But the journey is so fun and exciting that it makes up for all of the times I've said I'm over it. Teaching to me is like baking a cake. The baker has to put in all of the ingredients and the right portions at the right temperature to make a cake. Children's learning encompasses not only the content, but the needs of the students, their learning styles, etc. And each child is different from another, and it's my job to ensure that they are all becoming informed.